Good morning, everyone. TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. I wanted to finish up this week rounding off the topic around VAT and fapiaos in China. And realized after talking with my husband, what have I missed from actually talking about in relation to VAT and fapiaos? And I realized I hadn't talked about rates. And I hadn't talked about what rates apply to what industries and what rates apply to if you're small scale or general VAT. So I thought I would touch on that today. What are the VAT rates that are currently applicable in China? So if you are trading in general goods, the VAT rate has been reduced to 13%. If you are, I believe in the logistics sector, it is 11%. If you are in real estate and you are leasing a property in China, it's also at 11%. And then you've got the VAT on services, which is at 6%. Now, all the rates that I've mentioned are if you are a general VAT taxpayer. So 13% on general goods. You're looking at 11% for logistics, 11% for real estate. There are going to be other rates in relation to agricultural food products, etc. And then it's 6% if it's on services. Now, if you are a small scale taxpayer, there are currently benefits that are being offered due to COVID that have been extended and are still applicable today, where your VAT rate will be reduced from 3% to 1%. And the 1% has been applicable since, I believe, Q2 2020. I think it was Q2 2020, and it's still applicable today. So if you're a small scale taxpayer, you will have a VAT liability rate of 1%. Now, again, I'm going to reiterate what is the difference between general VAT and small scale. General VAT basically means that you have the ability to deduct your VAT on purchases with your VAT on sales. If you're a small scale taxpayer, you do not have the ability to deduct the VAT on purchases. And you are liable for the VAT on the payable, which is on the sales, which is at 1%. Now, do not forget, because this is where then a lot of confusion arises, is that you also have the surtax on VAT. So as a rough estimate, if you are looking at if you're a general VAT taxpayer and you're in the service sector and it's 6% VAT, usually to round off the calculation to include the surtax, you're looking at about 6.8%. You'll find some providers will issue their invoices with 6.5, 6.75, 6.7, 6.8. I do 6.8 to have a beautiful round off and know that the surtax is fully covered. And if you are a small scale taxpayer, you would probably round it off to about 1.5% to cover everything from VAT to the surtax. So these are the rates. If you are wondering where your product, if you're in the trade sector and your general VAT and you're wondering where does that lie for you, what are your VAT rates, how does that work in terms of doing the VAT payables every single month based on the rates and all of that, please ask questions, right? The more clarity you get about doing business in China, especially around invoicing and financing and all of that, the leverage that you will have in being able to push your company forward. So reach out if you've got any questions. This whole week has been about VAT, fapiaos, how it works and whatnot. And I hope that the information has been able to guide you and help you understand how it works in China. And again, if you've got any questions whatsoever, please reach out. That's what we're here for. Ask away, and we'd be more than happy to help you. I wish you all a fabulous weekend and see you next week. Take care and goodbye.